So in the next video, I'm going to explore the mental components of martial arts. I just started writing right before I was going to make a very damning video. I'm going to talk about how it's very obvious that people with this kind of look on their face, right, are unfocused. This is the Gaia look I'm going to refer to, the gay IA. It's a gender-neutral look for people who couldn't possibly be great martial artists. They're not focused, okay? The kind of gym supplement version of that you see in women's UFC fighting it does not compare to the mental clarity of someone like myself. Even when you see me standing like this, okay, it is very clear that even in this reduced sabotage state, that I have more mental clarity and an ability to outmaneuver them. When you see me making movements like this, okay, in this reduced state, you can tell already by the way my hand moves, there's a certain grace to it that they can't beat me, okay? They'll throw a blow, I block it, okay? Blow, block it, and I'd stab them effectively, okay? They're like this, you know, fuck you, pow, 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 throw a kick, whoosh, right? On what kind of terrain? Okay, on terrain that's designed for people like that to have a better chance against people like me, which is a specialized, unnatural terrain in the cage. Okay, it's not the sand, it's not the dirt, it's not the mud, it's not where someone can slide on the beach where the beach meets the concrete. It's on the specialized terrain. Okay. Secondly, they'll downplay the ability for someone like me to work the angles on them because of lateral movements. Okay, if you're like this and you have a knife in your hand, you're like, whoosh, whoosh, and you're like, whoosh, and you're going like this, and you're going whoosh like this, right? Versus somebody who can dodge quickly, work the angles, and find the angles to stab you, right? Okay, okay, block, okay, 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 okay. Things like this, okay? They can't do that. It is ridiculous. It's like trying to explain to you why a leopard is more fit for combat than your average poodle walking down the street, right? Skills and kills, talent and talent, all right? Claw, see the law, the sky law. In the sky, the falcon flies high and moves the fastest. When these little sort of agile animals feel mice on the street, whoosh, he swoops down, boom, gets them. Okay? So when this kind of Bruce Lee comes in, he's doing his little Jeet Kune Do move, he's doing something like this, Jeet Kune Do, kind of do, Jeet Kune Do, right? He's got to come in facing the sky law. I'm coming down, stabbing him, right? Stabbing down, stabbing around, okay? So come. Okay, you know, he's at a very great disadvantage. I'm faster on my feet. I have lateral movements, and I'm faster in general. He couldn't do the 15 hits in 1.4 seconds that I did from Deontay Wilder's sparring range, okay? Boxing range. So he's slower. He can't work the angles. He's slower on his feet. His cause is less great. Imagine somebody who had his wife raped by someone else who's mad because he's making him look bad. They step into the ring. That person is me. The other person who's trying to look good is Bruce Lee. Who the hell do you think's gonna win? I'm gonna be pissed and I'm gonna be focused. Think cops. When they go to make a bust, they come in like this, boom, boom, boom. They're in formation, right? And they're very serious. They're saying, put your hands up, right? They kind of, woo, I'm playing around versus I'm serious. I have the highest cause. Never downplay that. He's gonna throw a few useless punches, a useless kick, and I'm gonna do him in, okay? And that's even if I let him have the first blows. He really has no fucking chance. And you're an idiot if even this reduced and fumed demonstration, after they've been fuming me on record, drugging me with psych meds on record, on record, they also caused me eye problems, which led to the prescription things that I can't trust. Why? Because there's large groups of people in on it. These people come from systems that have been sabotaging African martial arts and suppressing them for generations. Okay, the elite that the forefathers of the Compton guys used to bow down to, the martial art elitists, the royal martial artists, the Shaka Zulu times 10, and their elite troops that these guys in Compton's who forefathers used to bow down to in Africa, okay, are the martial art elite of the world. You're an idiot if I need to explain that anymore. On record, they do chemical warfare. Okay, they brought drugs in the black community. The mafia has been caught bringing construction products, asbestos, whatever the fuck, into Chicago and causing respiratory illnesses in the black community. Chemical dumps in the ghettos. It's a project. It's an experiment, a project. What are they projecting? They're concerned about their image. Chemical warfare. Think betrayal, the trail, and betrayal, and portrayal. Okay, portrayal. Look to the poor for the top martial artists, not to the rich. Okay, so of course these guys are disqualified, and they're disqualified for a laundry list of reasons, including fucking organized chemical warfare on the black community and a calculated screening of them out for their wig-wearing, gender-neutral, brute scientist philosophy, scientists making the gyms and so on and so forth. If you don't get already why there's no valid martial arts system that is allowed, and why by default, by telling the truth, I'm the only one on the top martial arts path, by default on the top martial arts. How much more when I made the $100,000 challenge, I beat all of the 4 or 5 challengers that showed up, most of them flawlessly. How much more am I the top martial artist? I am the top martial artist. And when I put my $50 to show up to $100,000 if you could beat me during that 4-year period. And that's after having made another challenge that brought this to their attention more than it was already. Because of who I am, the government's already watching me. I'm the son of 2 doctors, 1 a fucking brain surgeon. Speak of that, where did I put this? I bring this thing here. Oh, it's in the other room. What the fuck? Oh, no, it's over here. All right. Boom. Hey, what do we have here? Neurosurgery magazine. They're putting chips in their heads. Timing. And I'll put this in part 2 in a way you can understand, in a more organized manner. Right? Monitoring chips to monitor the body, right? Think about these things. It's a walk in the park to make these things remote controlled. Do I have to explain what a cell phone is? A remote control car? Probably not, right? It's a walk in the park to make these things remote control. On record, they have these things already, and they're teaching surgeons how to put them in, okay? And on record, popular science on top of that, when humans and computers merge. So in the future, not only these guys have been disqualified all throughout American history because of their suppression of black martial arts. By the time black people were, the Civil War ended and Jim Crow ended, the segregation ended, African martial arts had been completely suppressed in America. So every martial arts system in American history, especially, that isn't an African martial arts system has been disqualified for a long time because they're ill-gotten gains. They're benefiting from cheating. Martial arts is about honor. It's about the essence of it, connecting to the source of humanity, the essence of nature, the supernatural, if you will. If you can't even be honest about your ill-gotten gains, all you're connecting to is evil. They're only masters of evil. And of course, martial arts masters and slaves. They're acting like slave masters with ill-gotten gains. No, they're not martial artists. And no, their students aren't either. It's that simple.